Langham Dyer, ridden by Phil Tuck. Number 5, Mr. Frisk, now ridden by Marcus Armytage, who claims a 4. Strands of Gold, Jamie Osborne, he claims 4. 12 is Course Hunter, Colin Hawkins. 14, Dutch Lord, Chris Grant. 16, Skegby, ridden by Martin Brennan. A 7-runner lineup then for the 3¼ mile novices chase, and they have between them won 55 races and over £225,000 in win and place prize money.
And Strands of Gold also 4-to-1 chances, with Plundering and Dutch Lord on 16-to-1, and they're all quoted for the Sheila's Cottage Handicap chase.
So they've got 3¼ miles in front of them, and their starter John Mangles making sure all's in order before he dispatches them on their way with 30 fences in front of them. So should be quite a strong pace as they run to the first. Mr. Frisk is a natural front runner, and he leads as they come into it. Mr. Frisk from the Langham Dyer and Plundering. Then comes Skegby and Strands of Gold and Dutch Lord. The back marker is Course Hunter at the first, which they've all jumped safely. Mr. Frisk leads by 3 parts of a length to the Langham Dyer in second, the gap opening up then of a length to Plundering, with Skegby racing on the outside of Strands of Gold, just ahead of Dutch Lord in the orange, and the one that's just a little bit out of touch, but it's a very long way to go, and that's Course Hunter. So they head towards the second, and Mr. Frisk leading. Mr. Frisk from the Langham Dyer. He's ahead of Plundering, and then Strands of Gold and Skegby and Dutch Lord, and the back marker is Course Hunter. And Mr. Frisk comes in to take the next plain one, jumps it safely and well, and they all jumped that one well. Mr. Frisk showing the way then. Marcus Armytage rides, and of course Ronnie Beggan was down to ride him in the paper this morning, but probably on duty at Toaster as they take the next ditch. And there the Langham Dyer made a mistake, and Course Hunter at the rear of the field jumped a little bit slowly. And that just allows Mr. Frisk to go further clear as he begins to run into the home straight. But first of all he takes the fourth, which they've all taken safely. Mr. Frisk leading from the Langham Dyer in second, and then behind these comes Skegby. Plundering is in fourth. Mr. Frisk is 6-4 favourite at the off. Course Hunter, the back marker at this stage of 4-1. Langham Dyer is 4-1. Strands of Gold is 4-1, and 16-1 Barb. This is the fifth, and Mr. Frisk jumps it well, and they all took it well. Mr. Frisk leading from the Langham Dyer in second, then Skegby on the outside, Plundering in the heart-coloured jacket, the red hearts on pink. They take the next. No change up front, and they're all jumping safely and well. And Derek Thompson, Mr. Frisk, out in front where he likes to be. They come down towards the seventh.
And going very nicely at this stage, Graham. They've got a sensible pace for 3¼ miles, and they're all now beginning to jump a little bit better. I'm surprised that Course Hunter is settled at the rear of the field. That's him in the left with that sheepskin noseband. Normally he likes to bowl along in front, but he seems to be nice to relax at the moment. But Marcus Armytage, son of trainer Roddy, having a lovely ride on Mr. Frisk, who's nice and settled and relaxed. But Phil Tuck has got him right behind, sitting on his heels almost, on the Langham Dyer. These are above average staying chasers. Could be a few Grand National prospects in this. Look at the way he sweats up. It's not a warm day by any means, but he always sweats up, but no problem at all. And he's obviously going to take all the catching as they head out the country for the last time. That's the old A1 there on the far side, past Doncaster Rovers football ground, and go towards the water.
And so they go to this water jump, the 9th. Under 2 miles to race now. Mr. Frisk leading. Mr. Frisk from the Langham Dyer as the pace just quickens up fractionally as they take the next plain one. And it's Mr. Frisk on the inside of the Langham Dyer. He's clear of Skegby. Then comes Dutch Lord and Plundering. Course Hunter tries to take a bit closer order. Strands of Gold now the back marker, having taken that one. But it's Dutch Lord there in the orange jacket that's the challenge, or at least leading the main group. Mr. Frisk going on from the Langham Dyer in second. Mr. Frisk the leader from Langham Dyer second, the 6th clear, Dutch Lord in third. Then comes Course Hunter, who's made good ground to go into 4. Strands of Gold 5. The old timer Skegby is 6 of the field, ping over that one. Plundering is just starting to lose touch a bit. That's the top weight. Clive Cox losing ground. It's Mr. Frisk continues to try to make every post that winning one. Mr. Frisk the leader. from the Langham Dyer, who's kept tabs on him throughout. Then Dutch Lord, who's come through in a third. Course Hunter is fourth, followed by Strands of Gold starting to stay on. He'll appreciate this fast ground. A bit of a gap then to Plundering on the inside of Skegby, but it's Mr. Frisk, the leader. Mr. Frisk going on from Langham Dyer in second. Then comes Dutch Lord, next plain fence, they meet well, the leaders do, all safely over. Skegby now just the back marker, and so they're beginning the run into the home straight. And it's Mr. Frisk in the lead with 6 to jump. Mr. Frisk the leader from the Langham Dyer in second. Then comes Dutch Lord back in third. They take that one. That was the last ditch. They come down to it now. And it's Mr. Frisk the leader from the Langham Dyer in second. Then comes Dutch Lord in third. With on the outside of these Course Hunter. They meet this next one, and Mr. Frisk met it running and jumps it well. And they've still got to catch him, this horse in front, Mr. Frisk, as he comes down to make the turn into the home straight with just 4 more fences left to jump. Plundering is tailed off, Skegby is tailed off. Certainly forget those two. There they are at the top of the picture, but the leader is Mr. Frisk, showing the way to the Langham Dyer in the hoop sleeves. Then in the orange jacket, Dutch Lord. Mr. Frisk jumped it well. Dutch Lord a bit short on room there, but plugs through into second place. They've got 3 to jump in this Sheila's Cottage Handicap chase. And Mr. Frisk out in front from Dutch Lord, who comes through into second place. Mr. Frisk, the leader, jumps it well. Dutch Lord comes to take second, or at least challenge for second, with the Langham Dyer. Strands of Gold in the white sleeve jacket on the left of the group is back in 4th place, but the whips are up on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Mr. Frisk is the one that's going well, comes to it, jumps it safely. He's out 4 lengths clear from Dutch Lord, who's looking 1 pace in second, but they've still got just over a furlong and a half left to run. However, Mr. Frisk has more in the locker, and he opens up by 5 as they come down to the last. Mr. Frisk goes to the top of it, but these soft fences don't stop him, and it's Mr. Frisk in the lead, but the Langham Dyer is trying to close. Mr. Frisk out in front by 3 lengths, the Langham Dyer in second place, and at the line, Mr. Frisk wins it, the Langham Dyer is second, Dutch Lord is third, Strands of Gold could manage only 4, then came Course Hunter completing for 5, Plundering is in 6, and good old Skegby in his 99th race managed to get round, but he finished last. But the outcome of this Sheila's Cottage Handicap chase, it's a win for number 5, Mr. Frisk, by Mrs. Harry J. Duffy, trained at East Ilsley by Kim Bailey, the 6-4 winner, and ridden by Marcus Armytage. Second is number 4, the Langham Dyer, and third, number 14, Dutch Lord.